Hello, this is Kamil from the pack of Madmen, and today I wanted to try the new Ubers, the Colossal Ancients. I wanted to try killing them a while ago, but Andy refused to get terrorized. So I decided to team up with a great player, Jonks, or Jonks, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello!
Hey, buddy.
So, oh, uh, so first of all, I think we need to decide what characters to go with. Uh, I personally did not research anything about the Ubers, so I'm going blind. I know nothing. Do you know something, or are you equally prepared as I am?
I'm right there with you.
Okay, so they are Ubers. So basically, we want to get some high damage character. Since we're a duo, I guess one of us can take a sorceress or some riskier character in general. Uh, the main question is what characters we can go for. Uh, I would suggest that we start with some safer approach, so not like very aggressively. I could try a fire sorceress, but uh, I'm more likely to die than to succeed then. Uh, Usually, I use a martial artist assassin for Ubers. However, she strongly relies on a mercenary, so that's quite risky for me. And I'm using amplify damage. So if the enemy has 0% drain efficiency, then I'm dead. So the question is, uh, what character would you like to choose? I assume there will be someone with someone who I can't leech from, which basically means I can't use the assassin.
Gotcha. So if one of us wants to run a source with Infinity, um, that would be nice for the conviction. Otherwise, I think the safe move though is to throw a smiter in
Yeah,
and
my
and see what
usual
happens.
my usual setup when going for the normal Ubers for Uber Tristram was Fire Sorceress and Smiter. So Fire Sorceress took care of the minions and cleared a few minor Ubers, while the Smiter dealt with the Ubers themselves. So I think it would be a pretty solid choice in here.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's try to tank it with the smiter and
Yeah.
see what
So
happens.
now we're in different servers. I'm from Europe. You're from America. So you're gonna be the smiter, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't have a smiter, so I don't really like paladin. I'm not a great paladin player. Uh, so I would suggest playing on European server because I mean smiter doesn't really need good ping. You just need to hold your mouse, I think.
Yep. Generally. Yep. So I agree. I'll jump over to EU.
Yeah, so EU and the game is food and password is 256.
My way.
So if I remember correctly, I was supposed to activate the Ubers on the Ariat Summit, right?
I actually haven't actually checked that out. So you can tell how much research I've done.
Yeah, so yeah, join the game and then I'll either try, like I can try just in Harrogate. I think it only worked on the Ariat Summit, but I'm not entirely sure. Join the
What
game
was
and
game name again?
game name food and password 256. Okay, so oh, it actually works in just in Harrogaf. Mm, okay, is there anything I should? I'm actually gonna take myself my usual stuff. Comfort to the frigid highlands. I'm gonna yell at you. Okay, let's go. The Colossal Summit. So we're gonna fight some fat ancients, right?
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. Let me yell again. My mercenary is probably gonna die. What I suggest is, like obviously you start off with fanaticism, so because it's better for you as a smiter. But when your main target gets really low, switch to conviction, because my mercenary is most likely gonna die, and conviction will allow me to finish them off. I mean, meteor deals heavy damage. Okay, ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I expected them to be a little harder. Like, yeah, I see the tornadoes. These seem to be really... oh, yeah, and they keep summoning, but... Wow! Okay, I had to use a potion because I came too close. That's it? Okay.
I think we're missing one, aren't we?
Like, honestly, they were... Oh, I can't carry anymore. Boom. So, now, before we identify, how do we split it? My suggestion is we just decide who needs a certain jewel. I could use cold, fire, physical.
Oh shoot, I think it's all you, buddy. You spent the time getting all the statues. That's
Yeah,
all you, no
but
matter
the
what.
thing is, first of all, it's non-ladder, so it doesn't matter. And second of all, come on, you are the smiter here, you're the legend. So, like, which elements do you need?
Um, well, I guess yeah, lightning would probably be the only one. So, I guess if you don't want it, I'll take it. But honestly,
So
I
then my
think you should
suggestion
keep it.
is, I identify, post it in the chat. If it's cold, fire, physical, it's mine, otherwise it's yours.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so we have this, and 3, 2, 1, boom, magic. And the roll is low, I think. Here you go.
Cool.
So,
Much appreciated.
so what's the final verdict? For me, it felt...
I think it was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah.
Did you use any? Did you use many full rejuvies?
Only one, because I like I rely strongly on energy shield, and my main problem is that I'm using a very specific, unusual setup with energy shield. I only have 1 point in it, 1 point in energy shield, 1 point in telekinesis. So it works like this. If I take fatal damage, then instead I will almost die and lose my entire mana. So that instead of dying, I will have time to quickly drink a potion. And here I just made a mistake by staying too close to Madak, and he just drained all my mana.
Interesting. I didn't. I guess I wasn't paying attention that close. There was a lot going on, but I didn't see my life tab cast.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either. Are you using Exile?
Grief, Haas, Fortitude, G-Face with an High Lords, and then Drax Grasp.
Whoa, so honestly, I'm not sure. I did not notice your life tab, but it might have procced right before we killed one of the bosses. But like
The interesting thing is I only used one rejuvenation potion also, and that was
Yeah.
without the life tap casting too, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, like I've heard that they were supposed to be like very very hard, but here they actually seemed extremely easy. Uh, I now again I don't know how it works with defense and uh, life leech because, as I said, my assassin needs life leech, and yeah, high defense can be tough for her. But based on what I saw here, they were closer to Terry clone rather than Uber Tristram.
Agreed.
So another thing is I've heard that they can lower resistances of the players, but yeah, I didn't really have time to notice.
No, I didn't either.
So they seem really easy. Like next season, I'm going for a blade scene and cold sorceress. I don't think my cold sorceress can manage here, but the blade scene should easily destroy them. Like not with the day one gear, but after like a week, I might actually farm them. This was quite fun. More like minor Ubers or Terry clone. So
Agreed. I was expecting to be dead within the first couple seconds if my
yeah,
life
like
tap didn't
the
proc.
main
And
reason I didn't take the assassin was that I just I was scared. Like it's I have a level 94 and I'm really close to level 95. If I died, I would lose almost everything. So yeah, it was really scary. And I also see that both our mercenaries survived. That's something new.
yeah, that's wild.
So yeah, so basically they they were easy. They were extremely easy, and it was like in my opinion it was harder to get the statues necessary for them. For those of you viewers who don't know, didn't read, or were too lazy to Google, just like me, the statues are necessary for opening the portal to the Colossal Ancients. Each statue drops from a different act boss only when the boss is terrorized. But they're pretty common. They're actually uh, far more common than essences. So, like, the only issue is that uh, you need to get the terror zone. But besides that, I think this fight was far too easy for the reward. I mean, we're talking about a jewel that with the perfect roll can get 10% to for example, fire skill damage, minus 10% enemy's fire resistance, and bonus experience. 5% was maximum if I remember correctly, which is, I mean, that's similar to an Anni. This is, I'm pretty sure these jewels are gonna be extremely valuable at the beginning of the season because all the speedrunners are gonna want them. So yeah, I think we might. I think it's gonna be worth a lot, obviously, but I expected far easier, far harder fight than this.
Maybe,
Yes,
but appreciate you getting all those statues. That's I think you hit it on the head though. That's going to be the real grind is collecting statues.
yes, yes. So based on what I was farming, I got like my worst. The hardest was easily Bale and the Act 5 statue, mostly because of the waves. Because every single, like, okay, not every single. Andy Buggy, so the second act, and Mephisto. No, what am I saying? Andy, Mephisto, and Terry take an average of 40 seconds to kill, while Buggy, so the second act, requires you to find the summoner first, which adds another 40 seconds to the run. And for Bale, you need to kill the waves, which is usually like 2 minutes per run. So these are the hardest. Act second and fifth, but usually, like aside from these two, I usually got like 3 or 4 per terror zone, and with terror zones lasting only half an hour, it's far more common than I expected. It's easier to get the statues than to get keys, and I expected these Ubers to be a new, just as Blizzard announced, a new pinnacle encounter. I thought that they were supposed to be harder. I will try to get more statues in a few days. Hopefully, Terror Zones will like me this time. And I'll actually try using an assassin because this seemed very easy, especially that the mercenaries didn't die. So, yeah. Okay.
Agreed. I want to see that solo.
Yeah. So I think this is it for the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Jonks, for... That's how it's pronounced?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for helping me, and I hope you enjoy your duel.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, buddy. Good time.
Have a good day. Bye.
Yep, you too. See ya.